University Avenue is the Highway 66 of the Twin Cities. The freeway has taken the traffic, but it's still there.
It's a lot of businesses. It's pretty busy. It's like any other city. I like it.
It's kind of a working class avenue, I think, in this part of it.
The university has changed a lot as far as ethnicity and diversity.
Like right there, you got a white woman standing right next to a black dude. Right there, you got a native standing next to a white woman. It ain't always been that way.
It's a crossroad, it's between two cities, and you can see all kinds of people from different parts of the world, and it becomes your community. The whole world is a community.
University Avenue had such a vibrant and I think important role in my time as a student because University Avenue was really the hub and the center of campus. It was the heart of the campus.
It's their first time driving by university, so they can see our tents over here. And then a lot of people walk in and out. They stopping by and then check it out, fresh veggie and fruit being grown in Minnesota. So if they came in one time, they're continually coming back here.
Our Asian brothers and sisters have done so much to revitalize it. And what I see happening is very positive.
I think this neighborhood in 5 years is going to be a great neighborhood, maybe a lot more walking, traffic, and that we've seen that increase in the last 6 years.
A lot of it has been cleaned up, the whole of University Avenue. A lot of the warehousing has come down, apartments are being built. It's becoming kind of an urban type of climate.
Along University Avenue, there are big box retailers, there's mom and pop stores, there's condominium communities, there are families who have lived there for many generations, and there are people from all over the world. No matter how you think about urban life, socioeconomically, ethnically, culturally, spiritually, it's all there.
University, I think, is perceived much differently today than it was back then. And I think for University Avenue and Lake Street, which are very comparable, or West Broadway or Central Avenue Northeast, the big streetcar strips of that era, back then they were mainstream. That's where everybody meant to go.
Long before Grand Avenue, University Avenue was the hub. It was the place to be. Everything that was anything was on University Avenue.
Well, it was streetcars, and it was islands in the middle where you'd walk out an island and wait for the streetcar. It was busy. It was Brown and Bigelow. It was Waldorf Paper. It was Midway Chevrolet.
Of course, the Prom Ballroom, which disappeared a number of years ago, which was a little bit west of Lexington Avenue.
Many, many nights. It depended upon who played there. They had to send out extra cars to pick up the people, to take them downtown to transfer on their cars that go near their houses.
And just east of that, Lexington Ballpark. One of the features of the rivalry between the Saint Paul Saints and the Minneapolis Millers was what came to be referred to as streetcar doubleheaders, where they would play about a noon game or a late morning game in one of the two cities, and then everyone would pile on streetcars, and a couple hours later they would get to the other ballpark and they'd play late afternoon or an evening doubleheader. Brown and Bigelow, of course, was huge, producing all sorts of calendars and printed material.
Charlie Ward was bigger than life. It was the world's largest, they used to call it remembrance advertising. Calendars, playing cards, things like that.
And he hired everybody that was in prison because he served time in prison, so he wanted to give them a chance.
And I remember the Blue Horse and the Criterion, where Joan Smith played the piano, and that's where she met Ray Kroc and became Joan Kroc, of McDonald's. He met her there.
And the Twin Cities streetcar system alone, among all North American streetcar systems, built all its own streetcars. Now, the first 500 were built over at 31st and Nicollet. The last 700, he decided he needed a bigger, better shop, and that shop was the Snelling Shops, located on Snelling Avenue, just a block south of University.
Montgomery Ward, that was a huge, huge building. And it was like a Sears Roebuck catalog mostly. And they had girls up there with roller skates on. And they'd roller skate to get your order.
I remember the guy that ran it was named Futh. He was a good friend of my dad's. And interestingly, they'd weigh the mail every day. And they could tell by the mail exactly how many dollars volume they do in a day, just by weighing it.
I mean, the fact that Montgomery Ward was built as the premier shopping destination that it was says something about how University Avenue was held in high regard.
When I was here in the 60s, people used to tell me about the 40s and 50s on University Avenue. The trolleys were here, or you should have been here in the 50s to go into the car hop places and all of that. It was quite wonderful. But I think the commercial activity today is much more interesting, much more varied. And I think it's going to be a place of opportunity, a place of variety, a place that's fun, a place that contributes to the economy for all the community.